Now, I hate property training, all the overhyped property courses out there and the big name gurus in the UK with their get rich quick BS. I hate everything they stand for because I've got to pick up the pieces. What am I talking about? Well, I'm the only property trainer in the UK that offers affordable property training with zero risks. Again, what on earth am I talking about here? Property Basecamp. It's the UK's only property mentorship where you get lifetime access and one-to-one support until you reach your goals, and that's all for one affordable fee. And that means we stick with you until you succeed. No waving goodbye after 6 months or a year. We're at your side every day until you realise your goals. Nobody else does it. Not even the £25,000 mentor programs will give you anything like that. The result of all of this is I get to understand your goals and we follow a plan of how to get you there step by step, day by day. It's that simple. When we don't cram 200 people in a room and talk at them for several hours in riddles, which is what most of the big name trainers out there do. They talk at you, they dump a load of information on you, and then you'll have to figure it all out on your own, and you're only really giving group support at best, and your voice and questions just get lost in the crowd. Sitting in a room full of people and learning like that is just not productive. Big name trainers focus on numbers. How many people can they get in a room? How many people can they teach all at once? How many people can they fleece today with their offer that's always ending today, rather bizarrely? Or the special offer price ends in a number 7. So predictable. Now, I know, and you know, that's just a money-making strategy, and only they win. The odds are stacked against you. You're just one of hundreds of people in the room. Do they give you loads of information that sounds like it might work? Yeah, 100% they do, and you're thinking, this might work. But does it actually work? Mostly, no. It fails because the knowledge is just a tiny part of the jigsaw. These webinars, seminars, and courses give you the wow, but they don't give you the how to do it. On Property Basecamp, we cut through all of the BS. We work with you one-to-one on your goals until you succeed, and we help you with every aspect possible. Okay, so let me deal with the elephant in the room. Who am I to teach you who? Who is this guy? Well, my name's Paul, and I've been in the property space for just over 20 years. I've been a landlord, an estate agent, and I've learned how to use creative property strategies to my own advantage, like property sourcing, lease options, and many more. I founded the UK's biggest property sourcing network, and I also founded a peer-to-peer property investing platform that now funded £85 million worth of property projects all over the UK. I've also been involved in hundreds of property projects and deals in the past 2 decades. And after selling out of my businesses in the UK back in 2019, I've been helping other people ever since. And the last 6 years I've been mentoring people and helping them get results by sharing my knowledge. Like Nicky, who was stuck after spending £8,000 on a course with some big name trainer that sounded amazing, but it just left him more confused than when he started out. And within weeks of joining Property Basecamp, he found and sold his first deal, and he made £10,000, and a few months later, he had £22,000 in his business bank account. He now had a workable plan and support on tap. And this is Alex. He has continually banked money and has done amazing things with his joint venture partners in and around London. And this was the first project he completed with £37,000 profit for him. And then there's Ria, who's a lovely Welsh lady. She's an experienced investor and now has a big portfolio. So big, in fact, that she's now following a passion project in her spare time because she's exceeded her income goals with her property portfolio, which is just absolutely amazing. Ria also has the honour of being our first mentee to appear on TV's Homes Under the Hammer. And we've since had quite a few of our mentees end up on the show, but Ria was the first. She was the first. Kushal is another mentee from Property Basecamp who's gone from confused and stuck after paying for a big name property trainer's course. He was promised by this big name trainer that he could be financially free in 7 days. Seriously, please don't believe this rubbish. Spoiler alert, he wasn't financially free in 7 days, and then he joined us instead. We switched strategy after chatting at length with Kushal, and the result is he's now a portfolio HMO investor, and he's grown that portfolio doing some amazing high-spec HMOs, which is just such an inspirational transformation from somebody that was stuck in the mud, didn't know which way to turn. With our help, he's been able to turn things around and has become a very skilled and successful investor. If you're looking at these results of mine and my mentees and thinking, it was always like this, you are wrong. I used to be a gardener. I was on a very poor basic wage, but I suffered a personal tragedy and became a single parent to my son overnight. And that experience changed me in so many different ways. I won't bore you with the details now, but it did change me as a person and how I went about things. It changed my mindset. I stopped sitting in my comfort zone and stopped letting myself being an introvert. I stopped letting that get in the way. I wanted a better life for me and my son. I wanted more for life, and I was not going to stop until I got there. It took me a while, but I did it, and if I can, then anybody can with the right support. You might have paid for courses before, or you're considering your options right now, and your next step will either be a waste of money or be the best investment you ever made in yourself. I honestly just want you to know that there's a path forward for you if you really want it, and it doesn't have to cost £10,000 plus. Book a discovery call with me and let's have a little chat to see if we think you're a good fit for our program. If you are, we may offer you a place on Property Basecamp. If we're at full capacity and we don't have room and my diary is full, then you may have to be placed on a waiting list, just so you know. This isn't a high pressure sales call because I am literally the worst salesperson in the world. I hate being told to, so I wouldn't do it to you. It's just a conversation about where you are now, where you want to get to, and how we might be able to help you. But just think, every day, every month that passes you by, it's just another week or month of you staying right where you are and missing out on the potential that you have. Look, I know you might be thinking, I've been burned before by property training and courses, and I've spent a fortune already. How do I know this is any different? Well, here's how you know. I'm offering you something no one else in the UK property education space offers. Lifetime one-to-one mentorship until you reach your goals. Not for a few months, not until the course ends, until you succeed. I'm putting my reputation on the line because I believe in what we do. I've seen it work for hundreds of people over the last 6 years, and I know it works. The only way you fail with us is if you give up or you fail to put in the effort. The support is there 100%. The knowledge is there 100% on our courses. And if you are there 100%, then there's only one possible outcome of us working together. The question isn't whether you can afford to join Property Basecamp. The question really is whether you can afford not to have access to all of this. You keep wasting money on expensive courses, but you're not going to get there. Click the button below to book your free discovery call. And let's have a chat about getting you to where you want to get to. The full details about what's included in Property Basecamp are below. Oh, and one last thing. If you've got any questions at all, there are some FAQs down at the bottom of this page. Read through everything on this page before you jump on our call. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we can speak soon.